Good morning, children. How are you all doing? Hope you all are enjoying staying at home. But I am not. I'm missing you all. That's why every day coming to the classroom. Okay, let's start with Maths Course Book 1A, as we are going to start a new chapter called Shapes. Okay, this is our 7th chapter. Okay, so it is on page number 96, which looks like this. Page number 96 and page number 97. This is the course book, not the activity book. Course book, page number 96 and 97, as you can see here. Alright, what I want you to do you see the space above the black box, the black TV? It's like a box, yeah. Above that, I want you to write today's date. Today is 13th October 2020. Make sure you use a ruler to draw a straight line and write down neatly on the line today's date. Then, what we are going to do, we are going to learn about shapes. As you know, shapes are different patterns, alright? So, in every day, we will see different kinds and different types of shapes. But we don't say, oh, I saw this shape, I saw that shape. But we use, unknowingly, we deal with different shapes in our everyday routine. Okay, now as you can look at the page number 96 and 97, it's a birthday party. Whose birthday party do you think it is? Do you remember this girl I introduced you during the beginning? If you can't remember, you can flip back to the first page where you can see the characters. These are the 4 friends who will help us to understand the chapter well. So, today is Callie's birthday. Today is Callie's birthday. And how old is she turning? She's turning 7. How do I know? Because I see the candle 7 on her cake. Now, if you look very carefully, this house and this living room is full of shapes, if you look very carefully. Now, for example, look at their hats, the birthday hats. The birthday hat is triangle. It is round, it is straight at the bottom and pointed on the top. It's like a cone. So basically, it's like a triangle. It's like a cone, isn't it? So usually, this shape is called triangle. Why do we say tri? Tri means 3 angles. Tri means 3. So they call it, they don't say 3 angles, they say triangles. Okay, so angles 1, 2, 3, where the 2 lines are joining is an angle. How many sides? 1, 2, 3 sides. So this is a triangle. Say with me, triangle. So in this, it's like cone. Ice cream cone is also in the shape of a triangle. This party hat is in the shape of a triangle. Now if you look carefully, there are different shapes. Even the sandwiches here, the sandwiches over here in on the plate, on the green plate, what shape does it look like? It is cut in the shape of a triangle. It has 3 pointed ends. Now, as you can see, please make sure you are looking into your book, alright, and hear me. Now, as you can see, on the table, they have some goodies, alright, some snacks to eat. So, in that, you have round shape. What shape is it? Round shape. What are those? Those are fish balls. So David, who is sitting here on the chair, he says the fish balls are round. So round is nothing but circle. Round is nothing but circle. Okay. So there are different types, different sizes of circles. Okay. Can be a big, can be small, can be medium. Now, here the fish balls and the gift here, which is wrapped in blue wrapping paper, are both the same shape, round. but the fish balls are smaller in size and the gift here is bigger in size. So you can see on the table there are different sizes and shapes. Now this is red tissue which is square in shape. What is square? Square is like a box. Okay? Alright? So square is just like a box. Now, what is this? If this is a square, what is this? Yes, correct. I know there are some who really wants to say it out. It's rectangle. Rectangle. They more or less look like same. They are like cousins. They don't look alike. Okay, they look the same. Like, what are the features? What are difference in them? Now, if you notice, in a square, all the four sides lengthwise is the same. That's why it looks like a box. But whereas in rectangle, opposite sides, the facing opposite sides are the same. Alright? Only opposite sides are the same. These are two long lines and these are two short lines. But here in square, all the lines are the same size. Alright? So that is the difference between a square and a rectangle. Now, you can see this is a rectangle. Why? Because this one here, lengthwise this is long and widthwise this is short. So long and short. If you notice, opposite side, this side and this side and the opposite side are the same. Alright, this side and this side are the same lengthwise, yeah. And now this two ends, this size and this side is the same. So this one is a rectangle but not a square. That is the difference between a rectangle and a square. So, but all the squares and the rectangles have four sides. But in square, all the four sides are the same, and in a rectangle, opposite sides are the same. Okay, so if you look very carefully on page number 96 and 97, the birthday party, there you will find these assorted shapes all over the place, but not as in as kept in as these shapes, but in a form of a plate, of a hat, of a gift, of a cake. Now you look at the cake. Cake, what shape do you think the cake is? Is it a square or is it a rectangle? If you look carefully, it looks like a square. Very good. So there is an oval shape as well. The plates are oval. Oval is something like an egg, which is a bit longer. It's not round, but it's a bit longer. It's been stretched. That's an oval. Okay. Now, here you can see the top of the stool. This is round. Tissue is a square. This is cylindrical. The tins are cylindrical. They are like cylinder. They are long and round. Now, hats, as I told you, they are in the shape of a triangle. Even here, there's a square, there's a rectangle. The birthday card is a rectangle shape. Box, green birthday box, gift is square. This is a triangle and that's a circle. Now the phone also is in a shape of a rectangle. Yeah. So they are so happy to celebrate Callie's 7th birthday. Now if you look at the shape of the clock, it is also round. So there are clocks which are in different shapes like round, circle or a square. Usually this is the basic they have. Then TV B is a rectangle shape. So when you look around your house, if you walk around, you will find different shapes all over your house. Okay, so then you are using, like even the doorknobs. If you look carefully, like our classroom doorknob is round. Some are flat like handles. So there are so many different shapes in our daily life, daily routine which we use. Alright. Now come to page number 98, sorting shapes. It looks like this. Sorting shapes. Now Bala says, how do you sort the shapes? Then Annie says, sorry, this is Annie, not Callie. Annie says, I sort the shapes by size. There are big shapes and small shapes. As I told you, she is sorting them according to the size. Alright. There can be a big triangle, a medium triangle, a big triangle, medium-sized triangle, small triangle. The same goes big circle, medium circle, and a small circle. Alright, can be the smaller as well. It depends. You can, even boxes. You can have big square boxes, small square boxes, yeah, and rectangles as well. So you can sort the shapes in a way of their size, whether big, small or medium. So here Annie is sorting out the shapes using their size. So on the left hand side you can see the shapes are bigger in size compared to the right hand side. Yeah, similar shapes but different sizes. Now look at your page number 99, which says Bala and Callie sort the shape in these ways. Now what they are doing, they are sorting the shape according to the sides and the corners, which I just explained you, sides and the corners. Bala says these shapes have sides and they have corners too. So corners and sides are nothing but these angles, corners and the sides. Okay. Then Annie says, how many sides and corners does each shape has? So triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners, whereas circle has no sides and no corners. Why? Because it is round. And a square has 4 sides and 4 corners. A rectangle also has 4 sides and 4 corners. Only difference is in a rectangle, opposite sides are the same. So Callie says these shapes are round. So Callie is asking Bala, if you have sorted the shapes with sides and corners, then what about the circle? She's confused because she can't find any angle and an edge. Then Bala explains to her that round circles do not have any sides and angles or the corners. They are round. They are just round. Okay. Then come to page number 100, please, quickly. Yes, it looks like this. These shapes are sorted by shape. Set A has circle. So remember, these shapes are sorted by shape. That means in these sets they have different shapes. Okay, and they are mixed up. Big triangle, small triangle, medium triangle, like that. So, but they have sorted it according to their shapes. So set A has only circles. Set B has triangle, set C has square, and set D has a rectangle. Now listen and follow very carefully. Get ready with your pencil as we are going to mark. Which set does each shape belong to? So they have given you shapes. You have to look at the set and you have to write here set A, set B, set C. Okay? And why? Alright, let's start. First one is a rectangle. This similar shape, where can you see in which set? Yes, you can see in set D. Don't get confused with set C and D. This is a square and this is a rectangle. So here you have to write D because there is not enough space to fill in the box. Okay, then give me a second. I'll quickly put it here. This is a rectangle. Then they have a round, have a square, and then they have an upside down triangle. Okay, now in these boxes, you are supposed to write in which set does this belong to. Now, the rectangle belongs to set, correct, D. So you have to write capital D. I don't want you to write the word set because there is not enough space. So you just write capital D and very neatly, please. Right? Once you're done with that, let's look at circle. Next shape is a circle. Circle belongs to which set? Set. Good. Set A. So write on capital A neatly with a pointed pencil inside the box, please. It should not drop out of the box. There is enough space to write neatly. Now, a square belongs to set, correct, C. And the last shape is a triangle which belongs to set B. So please write down. Once you are done, then we'll explain why. And I will quickly explain you why. Why does this belongs to set D? Because in set D, you have rectangles which the sides and the corners are the same. 4 sides and 4 corners with opposite sides are equal. Set A has circles, as you can see, similar, no sides and no corners. Set C has a square with 4 sides and 4 corners which are looking the same like a box, and set B has a triangle which looks the same, 3 sides and 3 corners. Yeah, that's the reason why they said explain why. Now come to next question, question number 2. These shapes are sorted by size. Now what they have sorted it through? Sorted through the size, big or small. So please listen to the instruction or read the instruction and understand in which way they have been asking you. Now set E and set F, as you can see, has different shapes. In set E you have a rectangle, triangle and a circle. Say with me, rectangle, triangle and a circle. In set F you have a triangle, circle and a rectangle. It's the same, but what is different? Their size is different. So which set does each shape belong to and why? The small purple circle would belong to where? It would belong to set F. Alright? So here I want you to write, this is a, so in the box you will be writing the set. No need to write the spelling of set, just write the letters E or F. So circle belongs to, is it a big circle or a small circle? Big circle or a small circle? It is a smaller circle by size, isn't it? So small circle will belong which set? Set E or set F? Set F, correct. So right here, capital F. Okay, now a rectangle. This rectangle and this rectangle doesn't look the same. Why? Because this looks a little broad and big compared to this. This one and this one looks the same size but different color. We are not looking at the color, we are looking at the size, so they look the same size. So this is also set F. Now, there is a triangle. if you look at this size of a triangle, it looks similar rather than this one. So this is set E. So write down set E. The two shapes here belong to set F and this one belongs to set E. Alright? Okay, this is for today, and then I will be giving you homework in your maths activity book. Page number, this is your maths activity book. Alright, 1A. Your page number would be 124, 124. This page 125 and 126. Okay, so remember, when you do the work, you have to use your ruler and a pointed pencil to write the date and the day. Here, I would want on this page, I want you to draw a line and write on today's date and write on HW. Whereas on page number 125, you just need to write, this is the page 125, you will need to write only HW on the top here. Capital H, capital W with a small tiny line using a ruler. And on this page, there is nothing much, but you have subtraction and addition, and then you solve the puzzle here. Correct. You will solve the word search there. Then you have page number 126, in which similar same thing as 125. Do the addition and subtraction, get the words, fill in. Alright. Here also I want you to write HW only. Alright. So this is the class for today. Finish your work and I want you to upload only the activity homework pages. Do not upload the course book pages. I don't want to see the course book pages for marking because I'm not going to mark the course book pages. I will be marking only activity book pages for homework. Alright, bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. We don't have science today. We have maths and science tomorrow.